Hey, Safe Animal Shelter. I am Christian Tunner at Jordan's Way Charities. I am super excited to introduce myself to you guys. I've been talking to a few people at your shelter. Sherry, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for allowing me to do this. I started Jordan's Way Charities in 2018 after my dog, Jordan, this little girl, she passed away of cancer. October 1st, 2018, I started this jordanswaycharities.com because I wanted to do something special for the shelters that she kind of came from. Jordan came from a shelter in Pinellas County, Florida, where I live, and she was there for about 3 years before I found her and I adopted her, and she was there her whole life and then spent 11 years with me. And I always said I was going to do something special for Jordan, so you guys may have seen me on the dodo. I was on the dodo for sleeping in a shelter for 72 hours, which was pretty thrilling, pretty fun. I've also been on the news countless times for stunts I've done. I've stayed at a shelter for 3 nights. I've done 30 nights. I've done pretty crazy things. I've done food drives with Pet Supermarket. I've done a lot of awareness campaigns mostly. I like doing awareness campaigns because it kind of influences adoptions. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Jessica and Sherry, you guys have been fantastic to me. Thank you. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I did a video for Safe Animal Shelter the other night. If you guys see it, please share it as much as possible. It's super important to share these videos as much as possible, because every time we do a video like this is an intro. Most videos I like to do are about like a particular animal or animals or needs of a shelter. And to get an animal out of a shelter, Facebook allows so much leverage when it comes to groups. So like I'm on a few Facebook pages. One of them is the Humane Society of Pasco County, where they have a lot of pit bulls, but there's so many pit bull groups so it doesn't take much for me to get out there. I do ride-alongs a lot of times with dogs that have been at shelters. I'll go to the shelter, I'll take the dog into my car so it's out of the kennel life, and we'll go to like McDonald's, we'll go to like somewhere crazy where it's just different. It's not the kennel look. And when people start seeing that dog out of that environment, they're like, oh, okay. They're not so angry all the time. So, you know, some people get that weird image of a dog behind a kennel, but once you get them out of that environment and start playing with them, it's fun. So I do ride-alongs, most of the ride-alongs, we go to like ice cream places or McDonald's or somewhere to get like a burger or go to a park or something like that, just so the dog can get out of its environment. But I am so excited to be talking to a new group of people. I'm on about 5 or 6 different Humane Society Facebook pages and other shelters' Facebook pages as an admin, and I always do outreach things all over the state. So Safe Animal Shelter is one of those shelters that I've been researching. I've looked at their website, and Sherry and Jessica, your website is beautiful. Don't be so critical about your website. It looks fantastic. You guys have everything that everybody wants. People want to know who's at your shelter without coming down there. On their website, which is actually safeanimalshelter.com, you can see all the adoptable pets. You can see ways to make donations. They have memberships for donors, which is super important because people like to feel special, feel warm inside. But I really want to start stressing some of the needs of this shelter on all my videos, whether it's food, whether it's a dog that's a senior that's been there a long time, or puppies, or anything that's out there. Actually, I just found out that one of the kittens they have, one of the cats they have had kittens. That is awesome. But I asked Jessica and Sherry, what are the needs right now of the shelter? So guys, if you're listening, please understand, like, these shelters, they need help. They always need help, and you know they do such selfless jobs. They take care of these animals every single day, Monday through Sunday. So one of the things I found that they need is kitten and cat chow, which easily can be found at Walmart, and Walmart is still open right now. Also, they need puppy and dog chow, which some of the stuff also you can find on the Amazon wish list and all that kind of stuff, where Amazon will send to them as well. If you are still looking to adopt an animal, you can do that by texting Shelly at 954-591-7840. Sherry's like, oh man, you just put my number off all those people. Sorry about that, Sherry, but you did give me the phone number. Just kidding. But yes, text Shelly if you want to adopt an animal, 954-591-7840. Also, I want to, people always ask, like, what's going on with the coronavirus? How's it going with the shelter? And I did get a message that they wanted me to read, that they're sending to their donors. Oop. Hey, Gary. Oh, he's saying hi to Sherry, hi to Jessica. Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to read an email that they had sent to their donors recently to kind of give them an up-to-date how everything's going, so everyone can also know how they're doing. I can assure you we are all fine. So far, so good. We are closed to the public, but still carrying on work behind the scenes. We have over 220 cats, dogs, puppies, and kittens, either in pre-adoption or foster, and are doing adoptions by appointments. Guys, that's super important to know. If you want to adopt an animal at the shelter, please call, make an appointment. That is super important information. We have about 25 cats and kittens in the shelter that we took in from a hoarding case, and they were all sick with upper respiratory infections. They're all beautiful cats and very sweet, and we have no problem getting them adopted once they are well. Getting to see a vet is another story, but that's hard. Yeah, getting to see a vet right now has got to be really tough, guys, so yeah, I can understand that. Some of the staff are staying home, but most of us are either working at the shelter or working from home. Guys, I always say this, people that work at shelters or volunteer are the most selfless people, so always understand that their job is tough. You know, right now it's tear-jerking right now because we got this coronavirus. I do videos for shelters now more than ever because I can't go to them right now. A lot of them are only allowing their paid employees to be there. Volunteers can't go, and people are still surrendering animals right now, and people are not really able to go there to adopt. Some shelters, like the Safe Animal Shelter, are taking the appointments for it, which is awesome. I feel if we can survive the flood in 2017, we can do anything. But yes, so they're doing good, guys, but they can always use extra help. Right now, again, I reiterated, kitten and cat chow and puppy and dog chow is needed by this shelter. So if you guys can get around to it on Amazon or go to your local Walmart. I know it's not the safest thing to go out right now, but these shelters need food, and Safe Animal Shelter is no different. They need, also guys, when Sherry sent me this message, I thought it was something different, but she had said they also need KMR. KMR is my initial, so I thought she was joking, and she was like, oh, they need a little Christopher Michael Rotunda, okay. But no, it's actually kitten milk replacement for bottle babies. They do need that. Let me see something else. I wanted to show you guys something pretty cool too. They sent me a message. I can show you guys really quickly. Where's the picture of the kittens? So one of the cats had kittens. Check out these photos. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see the kittens. How cool is this? Let's turn the camera around. How cute are those kittens? Guys, look at those kittens. I gotta pull up some other ones. Hold on. She sent me other photos. Okay, let's see. And another, she says. Oh my God, that's so cute. Sorry. So cute. Oh my God, I love that photo. We got one more. The eyes on that cat say it all. Who's up? Who's ready? Who's coming to get me? Hey Samantha, hey Deirdre, how you doing? How you guys doing? Just trying to say hi to everybody. But for the 23 people watching right now, I want you guys to, again, I'm Chris Rotunda with JoinsWayCharities.com. I do a lot for animal shelters around the country. I'm an admin on a lot of their Facebook pages, so I like to do outreach things to kind of stay in touch with their audience, to kind of let them know what's going on, how they're doing. It's really important that people understand like the power of social media today, the power of sharing. So this video, I've talked about some of the cats that are available, the needs of the shelter. They're taking adoption by appointments only. For the stuff like that, the needs of the shelter, animals that are up for adoption, sharing these videos makes it extremely easy for people to kind of get the word out faster with social media. The static photos sometimes don't work, and like those posts that people do now where it's like urgent, I think people are starting to like, it's like going over their head because so many people are doing it. But with Facebook Live, it brings people to us so quickly. Right now, we're up to 31 people watching right now. That's super important because I do Facebook Lives for a bunch of other shelters, and because I've been doing it with some of them for 3 or 4 months, a lot of the times I go live now, by the end of the day, it'll have maybe 3 or 4 or 5,000 views, and eventually whatever I was out to talk about is accomplished, whether it's donations, whether it's volunteers, whether it's a senior dog that's got to go. I try so hard to get senior dogs and cats out as fast as possible. When I hear a story of like a 15-year-old dog, I'm like, okay, that's no bueno. Interested in fostering, text Shelly. By Walmart. Oh, thank you so much, Gail. Thank you so much, Deidre. Yes, Deidre, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I apologize. But yeah, Walmart has those kind of things that I was mentioning, the cat chow, the kitten chow, puppy chow, dog chow. It's super, super, super important that you guys, when you watch these videos, if you guys can understand, like I'm always talking about the needs of the shelter. If you guys can't make it to Walmart, there's got to be somebody. So sharing it is super, super beneficial. It's important. When I talk about kittens or I talk about a dog, particularly at this shelter, because I love my videos to be talking about a particular animal at some point. I always tell people, whether it's a pit bull, whether it's a German Shepherd, a Golden Retriever, there are so many Retriever, pit bull, all those groups. There's niche groups on Facebook that are in the Tampa Bay area, or they're down by you guys. I'm in the Tampa Bay area, so I just say Tampa Bay, but it's super important, the power of sharing on social media. Already right now, guys, we've had 40 people at one time watching this video, and that's 40 people around your area that are knowing about now we're going to start implementing Facebook Live. So Facebook Live is super important. I do want to introduce you guys to my dog, though. I have 3 dogs. I used to have my dog Jordan. This is where I started Jordan's Way after. I mentioned she passed away of cancer, but I have a gigantic golden doodle that loves to be in my videos most times. Smooch! Smooch! I gotta introduce you guys to Smooch. Smooch is like the mascot. Say hi to Smooch. Smooch is a golden doodle. She is gigantic. She is only 2 years old. But yeah, she came from the shelter life. Believe it or not, they had a golden doodle in a shelter. And now she's hanging out. But Smooch will be in most of my videos because I love to include her. But before long, guys, when the Corona thing kind of goes away, I will be making my trip down to the Safe Animal Shelter, which I'm super excited about because I've never actually been inside and taken the tour, but from all the research I've done, from talking to Sherry and Jessica, fantastic people. This is a fantastic shelter. I just wanted to do a quick intro, introducing myself and one of my other family members, Smooch. What? I know, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. So come on, come on. But guys, again, Safe Animal Shelter. Let me go through one more time so you guys. Safe Animal Shelter is located on 2913 County Road 220 in Middleburg, Florida. They have a good number of dogs still there. I read an email before about how many they have left. They're fostering animals out, so that's super important. Remember, guys, you guys can all be fosters during this time. We don't know how long we're all going to be stuck inside. It's kind of a hard game to play right now when you're inside all the time. But you can still help out the shelter in so many ways by fostering. Oh, hey, Stephanie, no problem. Oh, Jessica, no problem. We're going to have a lot of fun doing this, whether it's promoting it from my home or promoting it from the shelter. This is going to be a really fun segment we do every week. We're going to pick a day, and I can always come on Facebook Live whenever you guys need me. But guys, this should be used to push stuff and the needs and the adoptions for the shelter. Safe Animal Shelter is a great shelter out of Middleburg, like I said, Florida. Again, guys, in the email I put, or in the beginning of this video, I mentioned if you're interested in adopting, please text Sherry. She is really responsive. I've been talking to her for a while. So they're both very responsive, Sherry and Jessica, but I was given Sherry's number, which I mentioned in the beginning of this email, which I'm not sure I still have up here right now, but, oh yes, I do. Sherry, 954-591-7840. So please, if you're interested in adopting or fostering, adoption by appointment, all that stuff, please, guys, share this video as much as possible. Safe Animal Shelter. I'm Chris Chitano with Jordan's Way Charities. Also, guys, my video went up there the other day. I made for Safe Animal. If you guys can please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My long-term goal with Jordan's Way is to have a kind of a powerhouse YouTube channel like Ellen DeGeneres Powerhouse, where I can go to places like Safe Animal Shelter around the country or a shelter in California and turn on my YouTube Live and basically clear a shelter. That's my biggest goal. Shelly, sorry. See, that's why the comment section is so good. I'll get better at it. It's the first one. It's Shelly. I wanted to say Shelly the first time, but I think I said Sherry. Not Sherry, guys. Text Shelly at 954-591-7840, guys. My parents were on the board years ago in their old location. I'm from St. Pete as well. Oh, that's awesome, DJ. How you doing? Yeah, I live in Safety Harbor, Florida, so I'm not far from St. Pete. But thank you so much, Adrian. If you can please, because I like communicating with all of you guys, so please always comment because I can see it. While you're watching this, please share it as much as possible. Safe Animal Shelter can always use some support in any which way, whether it's the cat and kitten chow or dog and puppy chow. They're needing that right now, guys, so it's super important we get them what they need. Give numbers slower. I'm from Jersey. You got to understand, I speak fast. Okay, I will give the number slower, though. Shelly, her phone number is 954-591-7840. Guys, if you want to help out with adoption or fostering, please contact Shelly. It's super important. These dogs can always use the fostering. They can always be adopted. That's the end goal, right? Let's get them adopted. But yeah, sorry guys, I do talk kind of fast sometimes. But thank you so much. Is that Della? Della, please, if you can share. Jessica, thank you for putting it out there because it's probably better than hearing it from me because I talk really fast. But no, guys, again, it's safeanimalshelter.com. If you guys want to see their adoptable animals up for adoption, go to the adoption tab too, and they have adoptable dogs, adoptable cats. It's really well organized, guys. It's super. Wait, I'm sorry. It's going to be her potential adopters tonight for a weekend sleepover. Sorry, Mandy, I'm reading what you wrote. That's awesome, Mandy. Everybody, whenever I hear about somebody fostering an animal or they're coming to the shelter to foster or adopt, I want everyone to just kind of like, good job, good work. Good job, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. I really do. Please share this, Mandy. Please share this. Everybody else has been commenting. If anybody has any other questions, you can comment now, or you can also send me a message. Send me a message on Facebook. I can always forward any messages to Jessica or Shelly, anybody that I talk to at the Safe Animal Shelter. So, let's use this, guys, as a platform to ask questions, to find out the needs of the shelter, and to just kind of come and meet every week to kind of talk about the shelter needs and all that stuff. It's super important that we keep these videos consistent, we keep them shared. Just continue to share. Sorry, Jennifer. Thank you for sharing. I adopted my 14-year-old boy from Safe Animal Shelter 14 years ago. Holy moly, that's awesome. Jennifer, thank you for that comment. Jennifer was just saying, thank you for sharing. I adopted my 14-year-old boy from Safe Animal Shelter 14 years ago. Deidre, Jessica or Shelly, or if you're on the feed right now, somebody said, do we leave it at the door? Meaning, I'm assuming they mean the food. But I'm sure if they're on the feed, they'll answer that question for you. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I appreciate you guys are responding already to this video. Thank you so much, Deidre. That means a lot. It really does. Sherry is the director and Shelly is the foster coordinator. I'm going to get that down. And Deidre, Jessica just said that you can leave it at the door. Awesome. That is really awesome, guys. If anybody else can do anything, and also if you cannot come out because we are under kind of a strict order over here in Tampa at least, there's also Amazon. Amazon does I think they do something with charities too. I had a few animal shelters that say they do something for charities. I forget what the perk is if you mention a charity. But guys, Amazon.com, they all have the kitten and cat chow, the dog and puppy chow. So please make your way to Amazon.com. Let's try to push for the shelter, guys. Whatever they need, let's get them. They're in the crisis just like we are, guys. So anything they need, let's get them. Let's share as much as possible. Let's get the community around this animal shelter because they need it and they are well deserving of it. I am very proud to be a part of this community now, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Jessica and the Safe Animal Shelter team, Shelly and Sherry, for allowing me to be on your Facebook Live. I'll be back whenever date we pick to start doing this weekly. I will be back to come back on the feed. Sorry, I'm trying to read your comments. Smile Amazon. Okay, thank you so much, Jennifer. SmileAmazon.com's 0.05 goes to charity of your choice. Guys, it's a no-brainer right there. They give back to, I love working with Amazon. They do a lot of stuff with me and Chewy. Every year, me and Chewy.com, we go to a lot of animal shelters in Florida and deliver a lot of food and treats. And we actually use Amazon.com for the Kongs that we give away. We give away those Kongs that you put peanut butter in. And they do something cool with that with us, which is interesting. They give a large discount for our efforts, basically. Beneficiary of smile.com. Thank you so much, Mandy. Mandy just said you can choose SAFE, S-A-F-E, as a beneficiary of smile.amazon.com. Guys, that is a super important comment right there. Please remember to do that. SAFE as the beneficiary of smile.amazon.com. Please do that, guys, if you want to make an order to deliver to the shelter. Again, guys, I don't want to talk your ears up too much because when I talk a lot more when I'm talking about a single animal because if I'm trying to get an animal out there, I can go on forever. If you guys need to see more of me, guys, my YouTube channel is Jordan's Way Charities. I do a lot of sleepovers at local animal shelters where I try to push out what they always call unadoptable animals. But check out Jordan's Way Charities YouTube, guys. Subscribe to our channel. Also, guys, the needs of the shelter, they're here. I mentioned it in the beginning of the video. You've seen it on the actual feed. Thank you again, everybody. Sherry, Shelly, and Jessica, thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. I'm Chris with JordansWayCharities.com, guys. Awesome. Oh, I saw that comment, Chrissy. What does that say? Where are you located? I'm going to say that. 2913 County Road 220, Middleburg, Florida. And for those who don't like how fast I speak, I'm going to say it slower. 2913 County Road 220, Middleburg, Florida. 32068 is the area code. But remember, anything when it comes to adoptions and fostering is by appointment only. Chrissy, love you. Thank you guys too. Thank you so much. I'll be back. I promise. It could be as early as tonight or tomorrow. I will be back. Thank you so much, Della. Please share, guys, as much as possible. I'm Chris with Joins Way Charities. Thank you.